long ago, in the village of Ipetu, strange things began to happen every year when the moon became full in the sky during Oshukefa, the 6th month. One person would disappear from the village. No one saw where they went. No one heard a scream. They were just gone. People feared the night. Once the sun set, doors were locked, lamps were blown out, and silence filled the air. They said it was the gods who took them, angry spirits from the forest. The Igbo Ìyá Àgbà, a place no one entered. The forest was thick and dark. Even the hunters would not go near it. That forest is not for man, the elder said. It belongs to the ancient ones. But one young man, Akintunde, could not rest. His younger sister, Folakemi, had vanished last year. She had just gone outside to fetch water and never returned. Akintunde had been close to Folakemi. She was the only one who believed in his dream to become a great hunter. Even when others laughed, losing her broke his heart. That was when Akintunde made a promise. I will enter the forest on the next full moon, he said. I will find out what is inside. I will bring back Folakemi, or I will not return. The village was silent. His mother wept and begged. The Babalawo village priest warned him, if you enter, the spirit will not let you leave. But Akintunde was not afraid. He spent days preparing. He sharpened his dagger, tied his father's old charm around his neck, and fasted for 3 days. He spoke with the oldest man in the village, Baba Gbadebo, who had once seen the forest edge as a child. Baba Gbadebo whispered, "There's a drum that beats in the forest. If you hear it, you must not follow. But if you truly want answers, you must follow." Akintunde was confused. Should I follow or not? The old man said, "You will know when the time comes." The night of the full moon, the sky was dark, the moon bright and round. The wind blew strong, carrying strange smells from the forest. Akintunde kissed his mother's hand and left quietly. The village was asleep, but his heart was wide awake. As he stepped into Igbo Ìyá Àgbà, the air changed. It felt colder. The trees looked alike, like they watched him. Leaves crunched under his feet, but no animals moved. No cricket, no owls, only silence. He walked deeper and deeper until he heard it. Doom, doom, doom. A drum far away but calling him. He remembered the old man's words. His heart beat fast, but his feet moved on their own. As he got closer, the trees opened into a large clearing, and what he saw nearly made him run. There were people dancing slowly in a circle. They wore white clothes from head to toe. Their faces were empty, no smiles, no life. Then he saw Folakemi among them. Her eyes were open, but she looked far away, like she was dreaming with her eyes. In the middle stood a tall man in a red robe and a mask shaped like a lion's head. He held a long staff with feathers and bones around him. The ground glowed red. Tunde hid behind a tree, afraid to move. The masked man raised his hands and began to chant in a deep voice. The dancers spun faster. The drums got louder. Suddenly, the masked man stopped. He turned slowly and pointed in Akintunde's direction. A voice, not human, called out, "Who dares disturb the sacred night?" The wind screamed. The trees shook. Akintunde's charm burned out on his chest. Roots rose from the ground and wrapped around his legs. "Let me go," he shouted, struggling. "I only came for my sister." The masked man laughed, a deep, cold sound. "All who enter here stay forever, like your sister, like the others." Akintunde pulled out his dagger and slashed the root. The charm on his neck shone with a strange light. The spirit screamed. The masked man stepped back, afraid. Folakemi blinked. Her lips moved. "Come to me," Akintunde called her sister. The red glow around the dancers faded one by one. They stopped dancing and stood still. Folakemi began to cry. She ran to Akintunde. No one has ever broken the bond, the masked man said, voice shaking. Who are you? I am just a brother, Akintunde said, holding Folakemi, but I have faith and I am not afraid of the truth. With those words, lightning cracked across the sky. The mask on the man's face broke in two. His real face was revealed. It was the Babalawo from Ipetu. Akintunde's eyes widened. You sent them into the forest. The priest fell to his knees. They were sacrifices to keep the spirit away. I had no choice. But the spirits were angry now. A loud wind blew through the forest. The ground opened. A voice cried out, your lies end tonight. Forest swallowed the priest. The drums stopped. The wind calmed, and just like that, the forest fell silent again. When Akintunde walked out of the forest with Kemi, the sun was rising. The villagers came running, shocked to see them alive. Tears flowed, songs were sung, the curse was broken. Akintunde became a hero, not just for his bravery, but for bringing light to the dark secret the village had hidden for years. But some say, even now, when the moon is full, you can still hear drums deep inside Igbo Ìyá Àgbà, waiting not for sacrifice, but for the next brave soul who dares to uncover the truth. Moral of the story: do not fear the truth, even when it hides in darkness. Courage can break any curse.